April 7th, 2038. Every great war begins on a perfectly ordinary morning. Edward wasn't a soldier. He was simply living another ordinary day. He never imagined that history had already chosen him. Victor believed some people were born to lead, especially those who never had to follow. Some people discovered that war had another battlefield, the battlefield of attention. One man helped people nobody noticed. The other spoke to people he never met. Both believed they were doing the right thing. At first, nobody called it a war. They called it a situation. Then came the letters, small pieces of paper that changed entire lives. The system searched for soldiers. It found ordinary people. The interview was short. The paperwork was not. Edward had one dangerous quality. He did not want to fight. The system considered that a reason to send him. Victor arrived expecting the battlefield. He found something much safer. The system discovered Victor had another talent. He could explain sacrifice without making one. Edward entered a world built on obedience. A world where questions had no uniform. The first lesson was simple. Do not ask why. While Edward learned to carry equipment, Victor learned to carry a message. Both claimed to serve the same cause. Only one had to pay for it. The war changed them both. Edward lost his comfort. Victor gained everything else. Training taught him how to follow orders. The city taught him what orders could create. Wars were fought by people, but they were moved by machines. The bridge was built to connect people. Then people became the reason it was closed. The bridge was protected. Nobody asked if anyone could cross it. The message was repeated so often that nobody remembered the question. Different places, different reasons. The same result. The war ended before everyone understood what it had taken. The city remembered the war, but it did not remember everyone who fought it. While some returned with memories, others returned with titles. One became the voice of victory. The other became a forgotten witness. Everything looked the same, except the person who came back. For a moment, everyone believed it was over. The war was finished. The preparation for the next one had already begun. The faces were different. The process was not.
Number 42, please report inside.
Victor never reached the battlefield, but he became one of its greatest symbols.
Our strength is absolute.
One carried the weight of war. The other carried the image of it. The world built monuments for heroes. It rarely built places for survivors. Edward had survived the war, but he still had one question. What was it for? He returned to the same room, but not as the same person. The world expected him to continue, as if nothing had happened. The story needed a hero, so it created one.
Is our greatest strength. Believe in his vision.
The louder he spoke about sacrifice, the less he had to sacrifice. The morning arrived again. The city moved forward. New names, new faces, the same envelope. Every generation believes it will be different. But the machine remembers only one thing: how to continue. Victor became exactly what people expected: a symbol. Edward never became famous. He simply remembered. The world always wakes up. Sometimes it forgets why. Sometimes history arrives in a very small envelope. One man fought a war. The other fought for a story. The war was over. The soldiers were gone. But the wrong question remained: who decides who becomes a soldier?